Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, we are here tonight on the C Show to talk about the football game tonight between the Packers and the Lions. Man, oh man. I had a feeling this was not going to be a good game, but I wanted to see how Hundley looked in his second game. Now, having 15 days to prepare with Mike McCarthy, and him having, like I've been saying, put in some of the plays that Hundley is comfortable with. And look, I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy sat down with Hundley these last few days, and they went over some plays. Mike McCarthy told Hundley, "What do you want to run?" And Hundley probably told him, "I want to run these." And most of those plays were probably written down, and most of those plays were probably called at least once tonight. But I look at Hundley. This dude sucks ass. I saw him play in UCLA. And he was a good quarterback, but he wasn't like the next thing, He wasn't like oh, this is gonna be special. I thought he was talented to be a starter in the NFL. But at the same time, I didn't say, oh, this is gonna be a star. He could, but I mean, I wasn't like ready to say when like Andrew Luck came out. I wasn't like that. Brett Hundley sucks. I'm sorry. The Packers are in trouble. Aaron Rodgers is not supposed to be back in for at least for another month, and they look lost. Hundley, he holds the ball too much. I don't know what he's trying to do. He over throwing like he's literally on the right side of the field and tries to throw back to the middle or the left side. Did not like what I saw from Hundley tonight. I really didn't. They're probably gonna keep him because one thing maybe he did show his athleticism, his ability to move around there. They even ran a few read options, but holds onto the ball too much. I didn't like what I saw from Hundley tonight. This system is completely the opposite when Aaron Rodgers is out there. You go and Aaron Rodgers gets the ball as fast as he can. And Hundley tonight was taking his time, running to the right side, then stopping, throwing it all the way to the left side or the middle of the field. The pass going to get intercepted. This guy does not seem to know what the hell he's doing out there. And, this is probably the game he should look very good because you had 15 days to get ready for this game. You already had that one start versus the Saints. So you already made some mistakes. You can look at the film, get better. You have 15 days for your next game. You can have time to sit down with Mike McCarthy, look at the plays. And he probably did, but he just sucks. He's going to have to once again go in the film room tomorrow and once again look at this, and he has to understand that he has got to do a little bit better job of just staying in there and throwing it a lot more faster. Like this. He's running around with the football way too much. And then, like a lot of times, like I said, he was throwing it across the field. Sorry, that's not how you play football. Chick-fil-A, maybe, McDonald's, won't be surprised. Let's go to the other side. Matthew Stafford. This guy's a pretty good quarterback. He's probably starting to look like a top 10 quarterback in this league. This guy may have the strongest arm in the NFL. Probably along with Aaron Rodgers. They may probably have that. I mean, I'm sorry. You look around the league, and Matthew Stafford has an amazing arm. He's got that sidearm motion. This man might have the best or one of the best arms in the league. The problem with Matthew Stafford has always been inconsistency. They're actually just coming off a 3-game losing streak. That has always been the problem with Matthew Stafford. That he, at times, does not seem to show up, or at the end, make the play he's supposed to make to win the game. I like Matthew Stafford. I think he's a talented young man. But I would like to see Matthew Stafford put it all together. And maybe I think he has the talent if he can show up every week to win 10 to 11 games. And I believe he did that a few times in his career. He's won a few, he's taking them to the playoffs. I believe twice he's gone to the playoffs. Once I believe he lost to the Saints, and then a few years ago he lost to the Cowboys. So, I mean, the talent is there for Matthew Stafford. You just have to be a little bit more consistent. And then, like I said, 2 playoff appearances and has been eliminated right away. Has got to, if he can get in the playoffs, win the playoffs. They have a good chance right now. The Packers look like, unless Aaron Rodgers them back, they will not be in the playoffs this year. Obviously, the Chicago Bears, I don't know what the hell they're doing with. I talked about it. I do not like John Fox being the teacher of Mitchell Trubisky. I think Mitchell Trubisky is a talented young guy, but John Fox is not the guy. And I have said that before. I think the Bears Chicago needs to go out and fire John Fox and get another guy, a guy like Doug Peterson or Sean McVay, who can teach him. And if you wanna get a little bit, famous, go call Jim Harbaugh. The Chicago Bears need to go look at somebody else to teach Mitchell Trubisky how to play the quarterback position in the NFL. But so they're not ready. The Packers, if they don't have Aaron Rodgers, they're not ready. And then you look at the Vikings. The Vikings are a very good football team. The only problem they have is we never know who the hell's going to be their quarterback. Is it going to be Teddy Bridgewater? Is it going to be Cody Kessler? What is his name? Not Cody Kessler. What is his name? Case Keenum. Is it gonna be Sam Bradford? Is it gonna be Case Keenum? Is it gonna be Teddy Bridgewater? We just never know. There's always a new name coming out. And so far this year, I believe we've seen Case Keenum and Sam Bradford. And there's a lot of talks about possibly in the future, this year, we'll see Teddy Bridgewater. But you look at this division, and who's the most established team when it comes to having their starting quarterback? The Lions. We all know right now, every week they have a top 10 quarterback going out there, and Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford has got to go out there and perform every week. You have a great chance, Matthew Stafford, of winning this division. Vikings don't know who's going to start, whether it's going to be Teddy Bridgewater, Case Keenum, Sam Bradford, Packers, and as long as they don't have Aaron Rodgers, they are lost with Hundley. And then Chicago, they're what is his name? Mitchell Trubisky, still a young guy. So right now the team, in my mind, that can really win this division is the Detroit Lions. It all comes down to Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, you have got to show up every week. That's your problem. The talent is there. Golden Tate, everybody. The problem is, at times you don't show up, or at least at the end of the game, you don't make the play to win the game. But to me, if I had to pick a winner in this division, I would say the favorite to win this division going in the next few months are the Detroit Lions. To me, they are the most. They know who's going to be their quarterback every week. The Packers don't know who's going to be their quarterback every week, unless Rodgers can come back. Then they went Minnesota, So the Lions are the team. If they can just get Matthew Stafford to show up every week, they have a chance to win the division. They should be the favorite to win the division. Great game tonight. Great game by Matthew Stafford. Performed. Like I said, this man, when he's got the talent. It's just showing up every week. That's all I have to say for tonight on the CE show. But yes, Hundley, I was a little bit excited about seeing Hundley getting a chance to play in the NFL. Not anymore. I have watched the 2 games. The one against the Saints, and then this one against the Lions. And I am not liking what I am seeing from Hundley at all. He's probably going to still be the starter, but I don't like what I'm seeing from Hundley so far. What else can I say in this show before I end it? Remember to put in your questions. So far, we got 3 questions. We have 3 questions for the show on Friday. So I'm excited to answer your questions. Obviously, you need to add more. 3, are we really going to have a 3-show question? I don't think so. Now, I see people have put in their questions. Marty has put in, Patterson has put in your question. And you guys can put more than 1 question. Don't feel like, okay, just 1. You guys feel free. I mean, if you put 5 questions, you might get 2 answered. and then next week you get the other 2 answered or another 3 answered. Okay, so if you're Marty and you wanna, fuck you, I'm putting in 7 questions. Put in 7 questions, and I'll answer about 2, 3 of them, and then I'll leave the rest of them in the future. So feel free to put 7 questions, at least more than 1. Feel free. So far we only have 3 questions. Ronald, I'm calling you out. I don't know how you've been lately. I don't know if you're still here in America. I don't know what the hell's happened to you lately. Who else do I need to hear for? Chicken wings. I'm very sorry about your Miami Dolphins, man. I know you got school. I know you're still part of the nerd community. But come on, man. Have some personality. Put a question. Put some personality in your life and be a part of the CE show. The most personality guy on YouTube. And everybody else, like I said, Patterson, good job. You get an A. Marty, you get an A. And the other guys I want to hear for. There's a few other guys who I am sorry that I do not know your names. The Astros fan, if you're still watching the videos, I know you were very active when the Astros were going at it. Congratulations to you. You are a winner. A winner. You are a champion. You are the champion. Maybe if you're still around, what a question. Who else? I mean, I know there's 100. There's like 100 subscribers. I'm sure there's people. So put in your question. But whatever. Until next time, and like I said, if you have put in a question, feel free to ask more. Like I said, if you ask 7 questions, it's fine. You're probably not going to get all 7 answered, but you probably get maybe 2 or 3 answered. There's some questions I have seen in the past, and I've never answered them. So if you ask me a question in the past and it never got answered, put it in, and maybe you'll get answered this right on the CE show. Have some confidence in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Pat yourself on the back and tell yourself you're a good person. You have good confidence. Anyways, I want to say thank you for tonight on the CE show. And what else can I say but thank you? The CE show's over. Until next time, I will see y'all later. What a show tonight I made. I feel like let me see here. How many minutes did I run my mouse for? 12 minutes! I like it! 12 minutes! That is what I like to do here on the CE show. I like to perform for, I want to say, 10 to 12 minutes. So I like what I thought tonight for myself on the CE show. This is what I like to do on the CE show every night. That's perform. Especially like this is the average time. 10 to 12 minutes. And tomorrow you will see me again. Later.